Hey everybody, I hope everybody's having an absolutely fantastic day. I know I am. Alright, now let's get into a time machine and go back to February 21st of 2018. We saw the release of Season 3 of Chapter 1. This brought so many new things, new battle pass, new map POIs, new skins. Ones to mention is the John Wick, other known as the Reaper skin. And this was a very, very exciting time. A lot of new things for Fortnite, a lot of new stuff. Now, this is also the same season and the same battle pass where we would see the introduction of Backblings. Backblings were pretty much kind of like a backpack you could wear on all your skins, so any skin that already had some sort of backbling would now get the style that you could use it on other skins. This brought so much new customizations to your characters. You could now use, like, let's say, the Black Knight shield on your favorite skin. And people did this a lot. The most notable are probably Black Knight shield and the Love Ranger backbling, the little wings. These were huge at the time. I remember seeing the Reaper skin with the wings on it or the Black Knight shield, and I knew I was going to die right then and there. I mean, I had the combo, but I just knew I was going to die. I knew I was a good player. And yeah, this brought infinite combos for players, and you could pretty much do any customization you want. There was multiple things you could do. There was already skins with backblings and new ones in the battle pass that everybody was using. And at the time, this was a very, very cool thing that they added. Now, obviously, in today's day, it's not as seen as cool. Like, not many people use it, and I'm gonna get into why that is, because there's a few reasons why, let's say, like pro players don't use it. That causes normal players and casual players to not use them. But here, I'm gonna get into the video on why that is. Now, let's start off and kind of take a rewind, like we were just talking about, and say, to get a backbling that you wanted for most of the skins, you had to spend almost $20 because there wasn't many skins that had backblings. It was really only legendary skins and battle pass skins. So you had to spend almost $20 for a skin, and half the time you kind of just wanted the backbling. There's a lot of references, kind of like the Love Ranger in that sense, and the cuddle team leader with the bow on the back. There was multiple different backblings that you could get at the time, but there wasn't that many to that point. It was mainly legendary and some purple skins that you could buy that had the backblings, but people just bought them for that. So people are spending $20 only to buy that. Nowadays, you kind of don't really see that at all. Usually, when people are buying the skin, they're buying it for just the skin. I mean, you don't even see backblings; they're like completely extinct, and nobody buys skins for backblings. On top of that, Fortnite also got rid of rarity for skins, so half the time when you're buying them, you don't even know. Like, obviously, it was a legendary skin, but at the time, but now it's like nothing really special to it. But I think going back on like season 3 and season 4, honestly, even up to season 5 with these legendary skins kind of helped Epic out. I mean, people were kind of only just buying it for the back bling, but at the time you also got a skin with it. So everybody kind of thought this was a pretty good deal considering some pickaxes were like 1500 V-bucks. Everything was pretty expensive back then, but it was a lot more simplistic. I also kind of just think like the influence in streamers and YouTuber rise and even just competitiveness, seeing your favorite pro player or YouTuber use these backblanes and skin combos kind of made other players want to do the same thing. I know a big one, especially for me, was Dakota's. If anybody remembers Dakota's, you're a legend. I wish he was still relevant because I really do love that streamer. He is relevant. He's still pretty big, but not as big as he used to be. But I do miss Dakota's a lot. And his combo mainly was the Cuddle Team leader bow with the Snorkel Op skin, and I feel like I bought both of those. I spent 30 something dollars to buy both of those, got both of those skins, the Cuddle Team leader and the Snorkel Ops, and use that combo. I know there's a lot of other streamers that had different combos. There's a lot to mention, like Ninja wore a lot of these combos that I feel like influenced a lot of other players to buy these skins, and I think that helped Fortnite in a way. Now, if you don't know, backblings back then were very large, very big, and very reactive. And ultimately, people actually liked this at the time. But nowadays, you don't really see it as much. People, if you are using a backbling, it's a very, very tiny backbling. It's not something big. But obviously, with this big and lavish backbling, if you're playing competitive, that's going to affect performance in some way, somehow. It might not affect it a lot, but that little amount can affect your performance in like a tournament or something like that. Now, obviously, with these pro players and everybody's favorite streamers going pro and playing as a professional player, not using backblings, realizing that it boosts performance, it has higher FPS, it has lower ping, it genuinely boosts the performance. People kind of take accountability for this and use it in other games, so it goes to the casual side. Obviously, there's still casual players out there that wear backblings, but I'm just saying, mostly in general, like if you're playing Reload and you're playing against like decent players, nobody that's like pro, you're never seeing anybody wear a backbling ever. And this might be a little bit off topic, but if you didn't know, Fortnite released the new kicks last season, which I think are cool, but could those also be performing differently? Like make your computer perform different when you're playing the game? I mean, I don't see pro players wearing those ever. It has to have some type of effect. Like they keep adding these new cosmetics, but it's not helping the game like when you're playing. I really hope Epic does something to minimize the performance-wise, like the performance boost with this, because I really do enjoy backblings, and I really miss the era of backblings. It was a long and fun era. I think the skin combos were very cool. I think something that also really influenced backblings were the fashion shows back in Chapter 2. If you didn't know what fashion shows were and didn't play during that time, it was kind of, I mean, they're still around, but it was kind of like you show your skin combo off with different pickaxes and different backblinks that matches your skin, and sometimes gliders, sometimes trails. There was a bunch of different things. But I think this is something else that really influences the backblend era. I mean, I remember coming home from probably, I don't know, freshman year of high school and getting on Chapter 2 and doing one of the fashion shows with like one of my favorite like smaller streamers, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I liked having the skin combos. I liked seeing other skin combos that other people used and using them in my game. I thought it was really cool. I would like to see backblings come back personally. I would love to see it. Do I think they will ever? Nah, honestly, probably not. I feel like Fortnite's evolved so much in this time to where it won't, but you never know. It might. I feel like we've just been using zero backblanes for so long now, which personally I think is kind of lame, but I don't know. I really like to see these come back because I do miss a backblade era. I want to use backblings, and it sucks because we're limited to not use them for performance wise, and it really does suck. Now, obviously, there is ways backblanes will come back, but do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, because most pro players don't use them, and most players that play this game want to go pro, which the likelihood of that is very low. So, kind of keep your standards to that. Personally, I like using backblanes. I think they're fun. I mean, if you're that good and you want to just not use it, whatever. But I think it's a little bit stupid that nobody uses them anymore. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do I think they're going to come back? No. I think the only way they can come back is if some type of influencer uses it and does great, and they might buy that specific back bling, maybe, or like a clean style comes out. That's kind of the only way, but otherwise I don't see it happening. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about back blings. Do you want them to return and be the new meta, or do you not? Do you like the no back bling? Do you like the clean look of your skin? I'd love to hear it. So yeah, but if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm going to try and stay very consistent with my uploads throughout the next month, 2 months, year, and keep going on and not leave these 2-week breaks that I keep having. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later.